That soon, your name on me forever. You want me to forget you? Okay, forget me too. You tell me you will hate me, baby. Yeah, I bet you do. I'm keeping you waiting, but I won't wait on you. Want me to forget you? Okay, forget me too. She paints her fingers with a close precision. He starts to notice empty bottles of gin and takes a moment to assess the sin she's paid for. A lonely speaker in a conversation. Her words are swimming through his ears again. There's nothing wrong with just a taste of what you paid for. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I'd pay to see you fall. He senses something, call it desperation. Another dollar, another day. And if she had the proper words to say, she would tell him, but she'd have nothing left to sell him. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I'd pay to see you please to please you. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I'd pay to see you fall. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. There's nothing wrong with just a taste of what you paid for.
Hello, chat. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. This has been a week, hadn't it? Let me do this really quick.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Okay, sick. I just want to make sure my chat was working. Do. Poggers, puggy wuggies. Excuse me. This week has been a fucking week. Let's just say it that way. I think next week will probably be much better. Meaning that like we won't have so much there won't be so much craziness going on, and so we'll actually be able to have like a normal stream week. But yeah, this week has been kind of insane, so it is what it is. I don't know what to say, but it is what it is. I don't know. Okay, sorry. I was replying to a DM. What the fuck? Why am I having so many dropped frames? I can't tell if OBS is doing that thing where it lies to me or if it's actually we have dropped frames. Sorry, I just looked over and my shit was all red. I mean, we don't have drop, like it says 0 dropped frames, so I don't know. But I'm looking. I'm not sure what's going on. Hi Tristan, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Maybe it was a fluke, like I just had dropped frames like that for a couple seconds, I don't know. I'm gonna close that because I don't think I need it anymore. Don't know. Okay, so today on the docket we have Powerwash Sim 2, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do that until about 9 tonight, and 9's when I have to wrap up, so that's the plan for today, is we're just gonna chill out and play some Powerwash Sim and you know, clean shit. That's the plan. I wish I had more to talk about today, but a lot of what's been going on in my life recently is stuff that I can't talk about publicly, so I won't. But I don't know, I'm excited to be here, I'm excited to stream and try to have a normal day, so that's where I'm at. With that, let us play and actually do some shit today, shall we? Okay. What do we have? Oh yeah, that's right. I started this one, I stopped it halfway through. Not even halfway, because I was like, this is too much. But it's gotta get done.
For checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Thank you for checking in, I really appreciate it. It's just so much. There's just so much. don't get me wrong, I love Powerwash Sim. I just feel that Powerwash Sim has this, what's the best way to put it? Target frame rate 60. Medium. Medium, 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 medium. Okay. There's no apply button or anything. There we go. Try to get this to run a little bit more. You know what we can talk about though? I was not prepared for Valve to have a hardware update and drop a bunch of fucking products that they're gonna be releasing next year. And literally, like, literally all of them are good. Like, it baffles me, but at the same time it doesn't baffle me. It's just fucking crazy. They have a gaming console PC kind of thing coming out soon, that Travis and I are highly considering getting, because it quite literally solves every single issue I have with streaming stuff on my PC. Yes, Mamaru is my mom. Hi, Mom. It's just, it baffled, like, I don't know. It came out, and then I was talking to Travis about it, or it's not out, but, like, they announced that it was going to be coming out. And I was talking to Travis about it, and Travis is like, I wonder if that would solve your streaming VR chat issue, because the reason why we don't stream VR chat very often on my thing is because my PC can't handle running both VR chat and like my stream stuff at the same time. And so having the, what do they call it? They called it the Steam machine. Having the Steam machine run VR chat, because you can take stuff from the Steam machine. All right, hold on, there's context here. Okay, so with Valve's hardware thing that they announced a new VR headset that is like a hybrid between PC VR and standalone VR, and is supposedly, from what I'm looking at and what it offers, it is better than the Quest 3. They announced the Steam machine, which is their console PC type thing, and then they announced a controller. The controller, I couldn't care less about the controller, if I'm so honest. It's a controller. But so with the Steam machine, you can plug the Steam machine into a monitor like you can any fucking gaming console or computer or what the fuck ever. But you can also take games from the Steam machine and stream them to your Steam frame. The Steam frame is the VR headset. So what I imagine what I could do, so many Steam words, I know, it's a lot. I wish they didn't I wish they changed a lot of the way this fucking shit ran. So what I imagine I should be able to do, Steam is coming out with a VR headset. They've had one. So Steam has had the Steam Index, and that has been their PC VR headset. But you have to have a computer that can run PC VR. It has to be connected to a computer. You have to have base stations to operate the thing. This new headset they're coming out with is like the Quest, in the sense of you can play it by itself. It's its own separate thing, but you can connect it to your computer. You can, it doesn't require base stations to run it. The tracking is done with like little cameras on the front. You know how like you see the Quest headsets and they have those cameras on the front? Those are for tracking, like tracking your hands and shit. So it's gonna work like that. Supposedly these controller, or this headset that they're coming out with, is gonna be able to do finger tracking, the same way that the Index controllers did, but without base stations. We'll see how that works. I don't know. I'm not Do I know a little bit about VR setup and equipment and stuff like that? Yes. Do I know everything? No. So I don't know how it all operates, but I don't know. For like a bajillion dollars? No. Apparently this new headset coming out is supposed to be cheaper than the Index was. So I surmise that this headset will be somewhere within the price range of 500 to, I'm gonna say 500 to 700 is what I'm gonna guess, which is about what you would pay for a Quest 3 right now. The Quest 3, I think for our Quest 3 we paid like 600, but we were able to finance it. So take my fucking money to a Kickstarter. VR is expensive. VR is expensive. It's not a cheap thing to get into, unfortunately. I wish. The big thing I'm concerned about is how much is this fucking console gonna be? Because I haven't seen prices for all of this shit. They have not put out yet. The closest thing we've gotten to a price tag has been the Steam frame is going to be cheaper than the Steam Index. And that's it. We haven't gotten anything else in terms of like how much stuff is going to cost. So I don't know how much this console is going to cost, but I'm hoping it's affordable. Because this quite like literally, y'all, how many times have I said within the past few months, dual PC setup would fix everything, would fix all of my fucking problems with streaming. A dual PC setup would fix all of that shit. If this is affordable, yeah. You can't see it, but I'm like wildly gesturing with my hands. I am talking about the Steam thingy. Right? 6-inch cube, bro. I don't know if you know anything about like PC stats or specs or anything, Hack, but look at the fucking specs on that thing. It's like, I was telling Travis about them the other day. He's an IT guy. He like went to school for IT, and I was telling him about his shit, about the stuff, and he was impressed. Even he was like, what the fuck? I am so fucking tempted, dude. I just need to know how much this thing is gonna fucking cost me, and if I can finance it. If Steam, or I might be able to finance it through PayPal, because you can do payment stuff with PayPal, so I might be able to finance it through PayPal. But I don't know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That controller is fucking weird, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I imagine that if you've already been playing with a Steam Deck, you know, like the little handheld Switch thing, but except it's Steam, you're probably used to the way that controller operates. But I've not touched a fucking Steam Deck ever in my life. I've never even laid my hands on one. So I have no clue how the fucking paddle touch things. Dog, the specs seem crazy, right? It's crazy, dude. Fucking Valve dropping this shit on a goddamn Tuesday, bro. No, Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Fucking Wednesday. It's better than Mossy's whole... Right? Sorry, I fucking love Valve. Yeah, I didn't know the Steam Deck existed for a while. I have been consciously aware of it because I've wanted one for a really long time. But with this fucking Steam thing coming out, I don't fucking need it. I don't even fucking need it. Because I can take the 6-inch cube with me anywhere. I can take the 6-inch cube with me anywhere. The thing is, I can tuck that shit under my arm. I can fit that shit in my jacket, bro. Hi, Stanley. How are you? We're talking about the Steam console. Dude, it's wild that they just dropped this shit on us on a fucking Wednesday. And it's fucking revolutionary, actually. I want to believe in my heart of hearts that this stuff is going to be affordable, because like I have always known Valve to be a for the gamers, like for the gamers company, you know. So I'd want to believe in my heart of hearts that Valve is like, well, obviously they have to make a profit, but at the same time there's got to be some like fine like in between of like affordable for gamers, but also we turn a profit. I don't know. I'm not a businessman. I've never taken any fucking business courses in my life, but I don't know. I want to believe. I want to believe. I found this at the bottom. Valve hasn't revealed the price for the Steam Frame, but the company is aiming to have it under $1,000, which is the price of a Valve Index. MetaQuest 3 seems to be the most affordable of 3 headsets, sitting at $500. Fuck Apple Vision Pro. Who fucking uses that thing? But it comes at higher cost components, premium design, and some futuristic air features. Okay. Well, fuck Apple anyways. The only reason why I have an iPhone is because Travis made me have an iPhone. And because I need it for streaming shit. But I could easily just get like some fucking somebody's old fucking iPhone 10 and with the AR, like the fucking AR tracking, and be like fucking fine. I would bet between like 600, 800. I'm leaning on the higher end, probably. I didn't like under $1,000 for sure, but not that far under, you know. That's where I was aiming. Not an exorbitant amount under $1,000. I want one of those Galaxy flip phones, dude. That's what I want. I want one of those Galaxy flip phones.
I'm still a piece of garbage.
Thank you for checking it. I appreciate it. Or maybe like it has multi-option stuff. Maybe it could. Quite literally the only reason why I have an iPhone. Because of fucking VTubing. If I was
start digging in your butt, twin, shoo up, shoo up, ooh, start digging in your butt, twin, shoo up, shoo up.
Oh, it stopped. Damn it. I turned those back on today. Because I forgot to turn them on the last time we streamed. That was a banger, thank you. It's been my vocal stem for the past month.
Start digging in your butt, twin, shoo up, ooh, start digging in your butt, twin, shoo up, shoo up.
Oh, I have a funny story to tell. Ryu, I have emote commission with Ryu, right? And one of the emotes was like a flag, and you would write words on it, right? And I didn't know what to fucking put on it, so I just did SDIYBT, and that's what I sent him. And like not even 5 minutes after he gets the files and he has the emotes and he's using it, whatever, he DMs me and he's like, hey, sorry to bother you, but what does this mean? What does this mean? And so I just send him the link to that video. Shoo up, start digging in your butt, twin. What did he say? I don't even remember what he said, what his response was to that. Hey yo, that's crazy style, Dio. Where's our DMs? Here they are. Okay, he just fucking laughed at me. But yeah, I just didn't know what to put on it, so I was like, you get this one. Start digging in your butt. Start digging in your butt, twin. The internet's crazy, man. Did you ever think, 5 years ago, did you ever think that we would have a meme about digging in your butt? I didn't. I never, you know. I think as the internet goes on, we are getting progressively more childish, and our humor is progressively getting more childish. That's what I think. But yeah, I'm excited for this hardware to come out from Steam, or from Valve. I keep saying Steam, but it's fucking Valve. Travis brought up an interesting concept of like they might take all three of the new things that they announced and just put them in a bundle together, so you just get all three of them. So like you would get the Steam frame, the console, and the controller all together. And that would probably cost. If they did that, that would probably be somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 is what I'd assume. Something like that if they bundled all three of them. I don't know why this game has decided that these pieces that people are supposed to shoot at are cats. Why are we shooting cats? That's not great. Either way, I'm excited. Truthfully, like I don't know what it's gonna look like to be able to get like what if I'm gonna be able to get one of these or not, or how long it's gonna take me to finance it or whatever. I think we're still, I don't know if we've paid off the Quest 3 yet. I have to ask Travis about that. I don't know if we're still making payments on the Quest 3 or if we've finished making payments. I don't know. Me for gore. Outside of the outside of Valve launching shit, I don't know if this is, I don't think it's old, but I don't know. Secret Lab is also, I've been getting a lot of Secret Lab content drops on TikTok and stuff. They announced new skins for their chairs.
Lizard.
Secret Lab was like I saw that they had some new what you call it, skins for the Secret Lab chairs, and I sent one to Travis. I was like, Christmas, ooh woo. And it killed me. I sent him a picture of it, and he's like, a new chair? I mean, sure, Christmas. And I was like, no. I had to stop him. Like, no, it's not a chair. It's not a chair. It's not a chair. We're not buying a whole new chair. We're not buying a whole new chair. Oh, thank you for head pads. Hold on, wait, let me figure out how to go back. Ah, fuck. How do I go back? Alt 3? Alt 2. Aha! I figured it out. There we go. Thank you for head pads. I appreciate it. Let me get the picture. The picture. Although, so they announced these two new ones, right? They're cyberpunk chair like skins, chair covers. But in this new drop, they've put, oh, I must have sent it through fucking text message. God damn it, why am I like this? In this new drop, they have a skin for Lucy and a skin for Rebecca. But now I'm like, okay, do I? Obviously, it would be fucking Lucy. If I got one. Or it would be a tie between Lucy and David, because they already have a skin out for David, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Here it is. The only reason why I'm kind of leaning towards this Lucy one is because of the way that it looks. Control-Shift-H. Control-Shift-H. There we go. Which I'm going to show you now. In 2 minutes after I remember how to be a streamer. After I take the brain cells and rub them together and remember how to do this shit properly. Oh yeah, okay, so they announced these for the 3-year anniversary for Edge Runners. That's what it was. I don't have pictures of the front, I just have pictures of the back, but that's fine. Is fine. Let me fix it, hold on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Where is it? God damn it. There it is. Fit. Haha. Alright, there we go. Look at that shit. It's got a fucking moon on the back of it. Giant ass moon with the fucking Edge Runners logo on it. Are you kidding me? The only reason why I'd want the I like the only other thing that I like about the David design is that it's the iconic like cyberpunk yellow. If you know any, like if you've looked at anything fucking cyberpunk at all, you know what I'm talking about. It's that fucking cyberpunk yellow with the light blue on it and shit. But this chair's sick. Like this fucking moon on the back of it. Or it's a skin, it's not a chair. It's a skin. I have to keep reminding myself it's a skin, it's not a chair. The reason why it matters is because the skins are significantly cheaper than just buying an entire new chair. I also have no fucking need for another new chair. I don't. I've had this chair that this Secret Lab chair that I am in, I have had for, oh god, 4 years, 5 years, and it's great. The only problem is that there's like foam, like little plasticky foam grip things, like for where you rest your on the arm rests on it, and the foam is starting to kind of peel away. But I don't know if that's just wear and tear or if that's Salem being an asshole. No, I don't want a new chair. I just want a skin for this chair that I have, because there's no reason for me to get a new chair. Besides the fact that this foam is kind of fucking peeling off now, I don't need a new chair. I don't need a new chair! It's a skin! It literally, you just take it and you zip it over the top of the shit. You just take, I don't know, like, it's a skin suit. It's a skin suit. Oh, Lord. I already asked Travis for Xmas. Oh my god. Why does everything move in here? Sorry, you gotta be level 20 to get that? That's crazy. Fucking wild. Is your chair a skinwalker? It's, if Travis is nice enough to get this thing for me, it'll about to be a skinwalker. I'm gonna turn my chair into a skinwalker. It's a skin! It's a skin, it's not a chair. It is not a chair. It's not a chair. It is not a chair. It's a skin for the chair. I probably should see if, I know Secret Lab has some, like, repair stuff that you can get for their chairs as well. I don't know if that includes new covers for the fucking arm things, but if it does, I also would like to see if I can do that. Or if not, find some way to fix this foam. I could probably super glue the pieces down that are coming up, but I don't know. I don't know how effective that would be. Not a chair. Yes, not a chair. It is a skin for a chair. The distinction is important because of the price tag that's attached to it. The skins are significantly cheaper than the chairs because you're not getting an entire chair. You're just getting the skin for the chair. E6000 could be. Very well, we very well could E6000 this thing. You know what I really should do? I should have my big-brained 1,000 IQ husband look at the chair, look at it, and have him tell me what I should do with it. That's what I should do. I should have my 1,000 IQ husband look at my shit and tell me how to fix it. like, don't get me wrong, I like figuring shit out on my own. I do, but there's times where I think it's healthy for everybody to recognize when sometimes you just can't do that. You know, sometimes you do have to ask for help, and you can't figure everything out on your own. And this is one of those times where I want to get this shit, like, I want this to be as precise as possible and get it looking as nice as possible, and I fear that if I do it myself, it's gonna look fugly, or I'm gonna do it wrong. Do you know the other day, Mom, he showed me this TikTok he found, and it was of a shirt. It was like one of those TikToks where it's like somebody promoting shit they're selling, and the shirt said on there, like, I'm my mother-in-law's favorite child. He sent that to me. He showed that to me, and I was like, okay. Thank you, Travis. I was like, thanks for that, bro. I was like, amazing, immaculate. Oh, he did send them to you. Oh, I didn't know he sent them to you. He didn't tell me that he sent them to you. He just showed it to me, and I was like, oh, immaculate, thank you. 2 of them. Oh, I only saw 1. Damn. I didn't know that there was 2. How do you let your freaking theme park game get this dirty, man? How do you do that? I feel like this is just bad. This is just bad business. Whoever owns this thing just doesn't know. Is just a bad business person. Oh yeah, dude. All right. So okay. Have y'all heard? You guys have probably heard. Have you heard of the you know, like, the tale of, like, don't wash your red clothing with other stuff because it could dye your clothes, it could stain them red and turn all your stuff pink. And I was like, I've never in my life have I ever had an issue of that happening, right? It's just never happened to me. It's just never been a problem. It's never happened. Until this week. It finally happened to me. Now, thankfully, luckily, it didn't stain everything in my laundry pink. It just turned it made one of my towels pink. It turned a blue. It wasn't even white. It's not even a white towel. It was like a teal green, teal blue greenish situation type of thing. And it stained it pink. I still love the jeans. It's just, I didn't even think about that. It wasn't even a thought in my mind, like, yes, these red jeans will stain my freaking clothes pink. Or will you know, these jeans will turn my stuff pink if I wash them with anything else. But yeah, I now have a towel that looks like, it almost looks like a crime scene. I'm gonna be honest with you, this towel almost looks like a fucking crime scene. But it is what it is. I sent it to Travis. I reluctantly sent a picture to my husband because I was like, I need to tell him about this. And he thought it was hilarious. I was like, thank God. I would have much rather him find it fucking hilarious rather than the alternative of he's pissed as fuck because one of our towels is now stained pink and looks like something died on it. But let it be known, if you wash your stuff, if you have red pants, wash your red pants separately or wash them with other red stuff. Cause red pants will do it. Red denim. I still love these pants though. These pants are great. I'm still very pleased with these pants. It's just I don't know. They also have a weird spot. I can tell that they like. So what should have clued me in first was when I folded the pants before the towel, right? And I saw on the back of the pants there was like a weird like light splotch on it, right? Like a spot where the red was just a little bit lighter than everywhere else. And I was like, what the fuck happened here? I don't know. Whatever. And so I was like, whatever, I guess that's a thing now. And then I found the towel and I was like, I think I figured out why my pants look weird. It's just one spot on the pants and it's on the bottom, where like the bottom flare out of the leg, so I'm not that concerned about it, but still. And I think it's on the back too, so it's just icing on the cake. Yeah, when I texted Travis about it, I was like, I guess I'm washing these separate from now on. And he's like, well, he was like, you shouldn't have to, truthfully, you should be fine. It's like, he's like, it's most of the time it's just the first couple washes. He like, maybe the next, like, I don't know. The point was like, maybe you have to wash them by themselves one more time, but outside of that, you should be fine. That was the point. But yeah. Ugh, y'all. I'm doing bartending tonight and I don't have any alcohol. Realistically, it'll be fine. My roommate Robin offered me this, offered me some of her, I don't know how to describe this stuff. It's liquor, but on the front of it, it's like, it says it's like lavender, like something, right? And so I was like, okay. I smelled it and I was like, oh, this smells great. It smells like fucking flowers. And so I decided to try it. The only description that Robin gave me was, it tastes like purple. And so I was like, okay. And so I tasted it and, it does indeed taste like purple, but it's a weird purple. It's a very, very floral purple. Like, it tastes like I just went outside into the fucking wildflowers and just scooped up a bunch of them and just... It's really weird. It's really weird tasting. It's, it was an experience. I don't know. I might take one glass and then just that'd be that, because I don't think I could handle more than one glass of this stuff, man. It's not even that like the alcohol flavors strong in it. It's not. It's really sweet, which is good, right? Because I like really sweet drinks. It's just the fucking floralness of it, the flower taste of it that just throws me off, dude. I'm sitting here expecting this thing to taste like fucking Dimetap, and instead it just tastes like I went outside and started eating a bunch of fucking pansies, bro. Like, it's weird liquor, but that checks out for Robin, because Robin likes weird liquor. Literally every time we go to the liquor store and we ask Robin, like, oh, do you want anything? Robin says, get me the weirdest shit they have. So I can't say I'm surprised. I could have very well asked Robin to pick up some what you call it, some Red's apple ale for me from the store today, but I spent an astronomical amount of time sleeping today. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I spent so long sleeping today. I didn't go to bed till like 2:30 last night. I woke back up at 8 today because Travis was like asking me a question, and it snapped me the fuck out. I'm a light sleeper, so it snapped me the fuck out of my sleep. And then it took me like 3 hours to go back to sleep because I was like, I woke up at 8, Travis went to work, and I could feel it in my body. I was like, I need more sleep. It's like, this is not enough sleep. And so took me 3 hours to go back to sleep finally, and then I didn't wake up until like 3. I didn't get out of bed today until 3 p.m. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Cultural reset or some shit, I don't know. My body was like, we're conking the fuck out. I was like, alright, amazing. I don't know. Tell you what though, my ass is probably gonna be up all fucking night, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It depends on if that one glass of this flour shit that if the one glass of this flour shit that I drink tonight is gonna put me on my ass. I don't know. The alcohol the ABV is pretty low, I think. It says 20%, which, or it's like, I don't know. I don't know how 20% compares to the normal shit I buy, but I also mix, I take my normal shit and mix it with other stuff. I don't drink it straight, and this is not something that I can mix with anything. Like, what would you even mix with this shit? It tastes like fucking flowers. I don't know what you would mix with it. This tastes like this tastes like my fucking tastes like Midwestern grandmother who has an obsession with the fucking smell of lavender, and you just like, I don't know, you're eating it. I don't know how to express how fucking weird this alcohol is, but it's so weird. It's the weirdest shit I've ever tasted. Bailey, what are you growling at? I'm not sure about the wives, but I think they are. One of them. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have my normal shit tomorrow, but... Oh, speaking of tomorrow, I'm so excited. Travis's boss told Travis he could work remote tomorrow, so he doesn't have to go to the office, so he's gonna be home all day. The last time that Travis worked remote was probably when we, like... Has he worked remote at all this year? I don't think so. I don't know. I have to ask him. The Gam Gam special? Yes, exactly. It tastes like I'm eating my Midwestern grandmother's lavender scented perfume. That's what it tastes like. My stuttering is really bad today, dude. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I had an important thing I needed to read to Travis the other day because I needed opinions and advice, and he goes and he says, I asked him if I can read it to him in the car while he's driving, and he's like, yes, but if you start stuttering, I'm just probably gonna tell you to stop and I'll read it later. And I was like, I can't help it. It's like, I can't help it, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I have a stutter, dude. I don't know what you want from me. I mean, that's not true. I know what you want from me, but I can't give you what you want from me. I can't just not stutter. I do it. It's the thing that happens. Anyways, yeah. Luckily, I was able to read after he told me that, I locked the fuck in. I was like, alright, fine, motherfucker. I'll read this shit as clearly as I can. Did I slip up a couple times? Maybe. But not enough for it to be a problem. I powered through that shit. I can't talk too much about what all the shit that was going on yesterday because a lot of it is very personal and private, but I would like to say that I did a thing yesterday that made me really like I cringe, toe curling, uncomfortable, but I did it because I needed to do it and I was very proud of myself. So, for context, I'm a very non-confrontational individual, right? I am more likely to, if something is really bothering me, it is more likely that I'm just gonna take it and roll and just let it, you know, let it happen and you know, be like, okay, well that sucked and that kind of really didn't sit right with me, but it's fine, it's whatever, I don't want to make a problem out of it, whatever, right? And just let it go. But yesterday I had a thing that was like, there was a problem I had, and it was really bothering me. It was really bothering me to the point where I was like, I can't just take this lying down. I can't just sit here and not do something about it because it's bothering me so much. So I put myself in a position where I was like, I have to have a conversation with this person and tell them this thing you said really bothered me. And I did, and it was great. Or it was very uncomfortable, but it was fine. It didn't go, the world didn't crash and burn. I didn't die. This fucking Bigfoot thing needs to get the fuck on. He keeps pushing me and it's like fucking pissing me off. The world didn't crash and burn. I didn't die. I didn't lose any of my limbs. I survived and it was great. I'm very proud of myself. Ah! Well, shit. I didn't mean to fall off, but whatever, I guess. I'm gonna be so glad when I'm finished cleaning this thing. This thing has been a bitch and a half to clean. I love Powerwash Sim, but man, sometimes they just slap you with these giant, massive fucking projects, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why do you do this to me? We're not even, like, we still have the top of the roof. I guarantee you that we're gonna climb up to the top of the roof and it's gonna be fucking filthy. But it'll be all one flat space, hopefully, so it'll be much easier to clean than all this shit in here. Y'all, I've had an itch recently to go back to Cyberpunk and play more of it because I still haven't finished Phantom Liberty, and I know I've been avoiding it because I know what the fuck was, I don't know. I know in my heart of hearts if I go back to it and I get back, I'm gonna get sucked into it again. I'm gonna fall down a massive fucking rabbit hole, and it's gonna be a hyperfixation for another really long time. And normally it's not a problem, but the problem with me and my hyperfixations is that I don't just like, it doesn't just stay contained to like, I really like playing this game. It's like, when I hyperfixate, it's like, I really like this game. It has to infect every single part of my life. It has to be all of my stuff. This has to be my entire personality for 3 to 6 months. And so I know, like, in my heart of hearts, I'm gonna get into this thing and I'm gonna be like, yes, I want to pay an extra $5 to slap some fucking cyberware shit on my VR chat models. I want to change my entire fucking VTuber shit to go with fucking Cyberpunk because that's just what I'm into right now. And so on and so forth, and I just... It's a lot. It's a lot all of the time, and I recognize that it's a problem, and I need to not do that. At least when it comes to my streaming shit, I need to not do that. It gets confusing, you know? It's confusing for me to change my designs and shit all the time. Every few months or whatever. Is it true that Huntrix is on Fortnite and Roblox? Yes. Huntrix is supposed to, I don't know about Roblox, but Fortnite, yes. They're supposed to be having another, they're gonna have another content release on Fortnite, for Christmas, I think. That's the rumor. I don't know how true that is, but that's the rumor. Is that they're gonna come back for Christmas. And we're gonna get the shit that we realistically should have gotten the first time that they dropped. But whatever. Epic Games. Corpo bastards. Oh. Oh. Mag. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Hi, Mag. How are you doing? I feel like we haven't talked in fucking ages. We still need to play RuneScape. Mag! Speaking of RuneScape, do you know?
Hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Mag, I was playing RuneScape the other day. I was just doing my fishing bullshit because that's what I do. I had somebody come up to me and they just kept requesting trading with me. And I was like, I don't have anything to give this fucking person. I don't have anything for them. And so either I accept the trade, and this guy just randomly, out of the fucking blue, sends me $15,000. 15,000 RuneScape dollars. I should also point out that the guy's username was Santa for life. I was just doing my fucking fishing bullshit. Here comes Santa. Oh, well, in that case, I guess he's a cool guy, yeah? 15,000 RuneScape dollars was fucking crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't have anything to give him. I felt so bad. I was like, I don't have anything. What? Nothing I have is even remotely, like, close. Nothing. It's just, I'm just a noob, bro. I fish. That's it. I've done exactly maybe 3 quests in RuneScape. I just fish, and I mine, and I smith. And I cook. That's what I do. Did you manage it? I did. After I paid $15 for the membership, so I can, so you have to change your name on a membership server, but you can't get on a membership server without a membership. So I was like, okay, well now I have to get a membership. So I got a membership, and then I moved to the membership server so I could change my name. And now I just have membership stuff. But they let me change my name for free. I don't know why, but in my heart of hearts, I feel like I can feel Mag just face palm. Massive W. I was thinking about playing Cyberpunk, but I'm not really sure about it, even though I really want to. It's a great game. After, like, listen, did it have a rough start? Yes. But I can safely say now that after so many times, or after so much time has passed, and CD Projekt Red has had time to update it and patch it and put new things into it, it's a great game. It's great. The story for the game is really fucking good. The characters are really nice. There's still things that I wish that were a little better, a little different, but they're minor stuff. There's still bugs in the game, but they're like stupid funny haha bugs, not bugs that are like actually game breaking, if that makes sense. It's the kind of shit that like you don't even mind dealing with because of how stupid and funny it is. But that also, those bugs also might just be my PC not being able to really handle Cyberpunk, because it is a very graphically intensive, it's a very big game, and it requires quite a bit to run at the like optimum settings. Speaking of Cyberpunk, the fucking Steam console that they announced, they ran that shit. They ran Cyberpunk at 4K, 60 frames per second. On the and it looked amazing. It looked immaculate. I think it was 4K. I knew it was 4K, maybe not 60 frames. It was 4K. I know that. But either way, my point is that the Steam console was able to very easily run Cyberpunk at really high graphic settings and be totally fine. So, bro, I changed my name from Mac 28 years ago when I was like in middle school. I wish I had not done that. I cannot change it back because someone took it. No! That sucks. My RuneScape name before, it was my old name, so it was like Nanaru Suzuka, and I was like, ugh, ugh. I looked at that and I was like, ugh. I was like, we gotta change that. If anyone can get 60 frames per second in Cyberpunk, that computer must cost 5K or more minimum. I really hope, I hope the Steam machine doesn't cost $5,000. I don't think they would do that. There's no console out there, gaming console out there that costs $5,000. Unless you count computers, because computers do. I mean, you can play games on computers, but you can do a bunch of other stuff on computers. Anyways, I really hope the Steam machine's affordable. I'm hoping and praying that it's affordable. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm begging Valve. I'm begging you. Make that shit affordable. If you can. If it's possible. Seems like the PS5 was almost 5K during the pandemic. I don't know. Or as far as I'm aware, when Travis got mine, it wasn't near that. But to be fair, that was 2 years ago. And long after the hype for the PlayStation 5 had died. So, who knows really. These speaking of, we were talking about, this doesn't relate to anything but we were talking about previously. So there's been I do VR shit, right? And I do full body in VR, right? And I like my slime trackers, but they're not, slime trackers have a reputation of being very good gateway trackers, like getting into full body, right? Because they're affordable. Or relatively affordable. You can get 6 trackers for the same price as you would pay for like 3 Vive trackers, right? And so I like my slimes, but they're not great, and I've never wanted slime trackers to be my permanent, this is what I have for the rest of time tracker, right? So there's these new trackers that have been coming out, and this company is saying that these are supposed to be like, what did they say? What did they say? Hold on. I don't want to fucking take these people out of context because this is important shit. Okay. With you, dear Maria, count me in. Pretty sure I liked their tweet. Did I like their tweet? Oh, I hope I liked their tweet. Oh no, I don't think I liked their tweet. God. Damn it. BR tracker. That's not okay. Fucking Twitter, man. Did I bookmark it? No. No, I did not. God damn it, man. Oh, are the Game Awards this Monday? Oh, it's a nomination special. I'm finding shit out. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I'm just trying to find this shit. You know what? I bookmarked their Kickstarter. I wonder if I got an email for that. Of course, it wouldn't be on my fucking Microsoft Edge. I don't have Microsoft Edge set as my... No, I think it is actually set as my main browser, but I don't use it as my main browser. I use Opera. Jesus Christ. Okay. They did not send me an email. I'm trying to find these fucking trackers, dude. It's kind of miffing me now that I can't fucking find them. I don't remember what they're fucking called. Why would I not like the post? Why would I not do that? God damn it, man. Aha! I found them! Flux Pose. It's called fucking Flux Pose. God damn it. Alright. So... Okay, so these Flux Pose trackers, they claim to be drift-free, occlusion-free, 6 DOF position tracking. I'm not sure what DOF tracking is. But they're similar, I think, in the same way that they're similar to slimes in the same way that they don't require base stations. They just, I think they probably just connect to Wi-Fi. They say you can track anything you want in a 1.7 meter sphere around you. So for example, you can track gloves, controllers, juggling balls. As for headsets, we currently do the opposite. Just use HMD tracking as a reference so that the tracking range moves with you. So I think that that's the same way that slimes work, but these are not IMU based, and slimes I think are IMU based tracking, which is why they drift. Sorry, this is very, like, this probably sounds like fucking mumbo, like crazy gibberish speak if you don't do VR shit at all, but it's kind of important. The reason why that slimes have the problems they do is because of the IMU tracking. And the good thing about slime trackers is that they don't require internet, right? But they need a good, stable Wi-Fi network. And that's part of the problem we're having right now, or I'm having right now, is that my trackers are it's very spotty, or at least they can be. And I was having a whole conversation with Travis about this the other day, where I was like, oh, could we get some kind of cheap router to put in here? Turns out you can't, because you can't just have, it takes some crazy ass shit to have 2 routers connected to the same network. So I'm better off doing what I have now, which is like it's a thing plugged into the back of my computer for me to use my computer's mobile hotspot. But I don't know. I've been following these flux pose trackers because I'm very interested to see if they end up being better than slimes. From the product, like from the product testing that I've seen and the videos that they've been putting out and the content creators and people who have had early access to them and been able to use them early, it seems like that they're really good, but I don't know. And I'm also very concerned about the price of it, because one of the big pluses for slime trackers is the affordability of them. It's how cheap they are. And that they're open source. So literally anybody could make them. Anybody can make a slime tracker. As long as you have, like, you have fucking knowledge to do it and a 3D printer to print the cases, anybody can make a fucking slime tracker. But if I had to guess, I imagine these flux post trackers are not going to be like that. They're not going to be open source, I don't think. I think that they're gonna... I think FluxPose is gonna lock that shit down. Which, I mean, I can't say that I blame them. I can't say that I can't. I don't understand the perspective, but... yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired of my trackers giving me such a hassle. That's all. But it is what it is. You get what you paid for. Really, I think that, like, what I probably honestly just need to do is replace this fucking left ankle, because it's always the left ankle. The left ankle gives me the most shit and the most problems. All the other trackers work fine until the left ankle starts freaking the fuck out, and then the other trackers start freaking the fuck out because they gotta work together. So, I don't know. Probably I just need to replace the fucking left ankle. But that would require me going through a whole other seller to get them to give me the to buy the left ankle from them, and then paying the shipping for that or whatever. And then, like, I have to find a seller who's even willing just to send me one tracker, because there's a lot of... you'd be surprised, there's a lot of sellers for trackers like that who aren't willing to just sell you one. You have to buy more than one. Like, even, I found one guy who was willing to sell me just one, but even he was hesitant about it. He was like, are you sure you just want one? Because the shipping's gonna be more expensive if you just buy one. And I had to express to him several times, I was like, I'm just buying a replacement for a tracker that is broken. Like, I don't need a whole new set. I just need a replacement for this one that I have that has broken on me. Like, that's it. So it's just a lot of, it's a whole fucking process to get a slime tracker. And these aren't official slimes either. I feel like every time somebody asks me if I have slimes, I have to make a very big distinction of, like, I don't have official slimes. What that means is, like, these aren't made by the original people who started slime trackers. You should be able to have not routers, but something like a hub/puck to have your Wi-Fi signal caught and repeated in your room. Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, is that not similar to what I have now with, like, the fucking mobile adapter thing that's in my I sound like a fucking idiot. Is it not the same as this thing that I put in my computer that lets me use the mobile hotspot? Is that not the same thing? The reason why the distinction between official slimes is so important is because the way that other people will build their slimes is different than the way that official slimes work. And when you pay for official slimes, you're paying for the brand of it. That's why ordering from somebody who did a DIY is cheaper because you're not paying for the like you're not paying for the branded slime trackers, you're paying for somebody else's brand. So I have 5 occult slimes and then 1 Gorbit slime, which are it's just 2 different brands because I bought from 2 different people. A mobile hotspot would be something that could be something like a Wi-Fi router that would be bringing a signal to your device. Yeah. That's what I'm using now currently for my slime trackers. Travis thinks that maybe moving the adapter closer to my closer frontward, because right now it sits in the back of my computer. He thinks that bringing it to the front of my computer might help. So I imagine tomorrow I'll have to ask him about it, but tomorrow we're ordering an extender. It's a USB 3.0 extender. That will let me bring it closer to the front of my computer. Because neither of the USB ports on the front of my computer are 3.0 USB. They're all 2.0. And it has to be a 3.0 USB. It cannot be a 2.0. Cleaning these plushies is fucking ass. Because of the way that they're sitting. I'm very passionate about VR, if you can't tell. I'm very, very passionate about VR. Virtual reality is something that I'm very passionate about because I spend an exorbitant amount of time in VR. Well, not an exorbitant, but I spend 4 or 5 hours not every night, but 6 nights a week. I have to get up here to get this fucking this UFO thing. But yeah, it's just something I'm very passionate about. Which is why I wish I could stream it. Dude, if I got the Steam machine and I could do my shit where I stream my VR and all that fucking shit, dude. We could actually stream our streamer bar openings like I want to. I want to be able to stream those because that's the whole fucking point of the streamer bar, but I just can't because my PC can't handle it. The more I think about it, the more time I spend thinking about this fucking Steam machine, the more excited I get about it because it just seems like it's just positives for me, dude. It's just fucking positives. The only negative is going to be however fucking much this thing costs. Bottom is clean. Oh, I see what the problem is. Damn it. I just gotta wait and see how much this thing fucking costs. That's gonna be the hard part. I'm just waiting to see how much the Steam machine costs. Bated breath. I will be waiting with bated breath to see how much it fucking costs. Did they give me a scissor lift? No, I don't think they did. Yeah, they only gave me a ladder. They gave me ladders and a step stool. No scissor lift this time. I guess I didn't really need it, but I would have preferred it. There we go. Dude, okay. Can y'all explain something to me? Alright. Every now and then I have these moments where like I'm figuring stuff out about like my devices and technology or whatever. And I'll sit there and I'll say, man, technology is amazing. And then every time, without fail, whoever I'm saying it to just fucking laughs at me. They just laugh at me. I don't, what's so funny about it? I don't get what's so funny about it. I'm like, what? It is though. Like, is technology not amazing? I don't know. This whole time I've just been sitting here and be like, bro, what's so funny? I just found out this thing that I own can do this really cool thing. And I'm like, oh, technology's amazing. And they're like, bro, what? And they just, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh my god, y'all, I got to play Peak last night with my friend Hack and my friend Mossy and some new friends that I've never met, but it was fun. And dude, we were all fucking dying, bro. We had one person who just, somebody would say some whack ass shit at like the exact wrong moment, and they would just be fucking coughing, dying from laughing too hard. Cause they would like drink water or something and somebody would say some whack ass shit, and then they're just fucking dead. It was so funny, dude. It was such a great time last night. It was so fucking fun. And then I finally got to play Arc Raiders with a party today, and that was really fun too. I found that people in Arc Raiders, when you play the game solo, the types of people and players that you come across is vastly different than the type of players you come across when you're in a party. Because like I've only ever had like positive interactions with people in Arc Raiders like running around solo, but today, dude, we had so many sweats. We had so many people who were just like very aggressive and angry individuals, and they were just sitting there tossing out fucking names and calling us bitches and stuff, and we're like, what the we're all just sitting there like, what the hell? What the hell? We're just trying to have a good time. Our party is just like, damn, we were really just out here chilling. I can't say I'm surprised though, because it's a competitive game, and unfortunately, this is just... competitive games just be like this. I wish they weren't, but they just be like this. This is what happens when a competitive game comes out. You have those people who just take it far too seriously. Far too seriously. Also, I think Marvel Rivals, the cross progression is finally coming out, so we'll be able to have Marvel Rivals streams again. I'll have to play on console, but that's fine. It's been so long since I've played Marvel Rivals anyways that it's like it's gonna be like I'm coming into the game for the first time anyways. But I'm super excited about it. Also, I downloaded a fighting game for the first time last night. I haven't touched a fighting game since some Street Fighter game on the Xbox 360. And it's League's, it's Riot's fighting game. And it's actually really fun. It's actually quite a bit of fun, and pretty easy, which I think is really good because it makes it easy for people like me who have very little experience with fighting games. It makes it easier for us to get into the game, and learn and like, you know, kind of learn how to do stuff and things. The roster is very small right now, but I mean, it's early access, so I can't say that I expected it to have a massive roster. So, but they have my wives, they have Vi and they have Ari, so I'm happy. And there's Timo. I don't know why I was surprised to see Timo, but I was surprised to see Timo. For some reason, it didn't even, not even in my mind. I was like, yes, Timo in the fighting game. Everything lately, trying to change me, 'cause your heart is breaking.
I'm calling you crazy for calling me baby, but you wanna blame me for everything lately. You're trying to change me, 'cause your heart is breaking. You say that you love me.
Y'all, I'm gonna get so sappy for a minute, okay? Something that I really enjoy is like when I introduce my friend, like when I introduce my friends to my other friends, and then my friends end up becoming friends with each other, and so we're just all be able to be friends or whatever. So yesterday, Travis talked to a lot of my Bone Bar friends yesterday for the first time. A lot of them haven't really ever like had a conversation with Travis before. And he talked for quite a long time with my friend Minx, and then him and Minx are friends now, and it's I'm so excited about it. I just love it when my friends become friends with my friends. It makes me so happy. And Minx is like one of my favorite Bone Bar people. Not that I'm picking favorites, but I like Minx a lot. So I was really excited about that. I was so nervous though, because we were talking with the owners and stuff, and they were having we were talking about bar stuff, and Travis comes in, and he's like, Travis is a manager, okay? Like, part of his job is he's a manager, right? So he comes in here and he drops all of this business corpo manager talk, and I'm just like, I'm sweating bullets, bro. Because part of the reason that Bone Bar is so nice, and the reason that I like it so much, is that we don't, it's not serious. Everybody is very painfully aware of the fact, not painfully, but we're all very hyper vigilantly aware of the fact that this is a fucking game, and that it's not serious, it's not real, and we don't need to take it so serious. So I'm like sweating fucking bullets, Travis, like talking about this stuff, like it's real, and like it's important. I mean, it is important, but like I'm just like, oh no. I was like, my husband's embarrassing me, no. I came back and I said, guys, my husband's embarrassing me, and everybody was like, no. Like, nah, bro, nah. Like, actually, just kidding. It was like, they were in the fucking, in there, like, Travis is goated, actually. Travis W. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Either way, it was funny as fuck. It was very funny. And it makes me very happy that Travis is getting along with my VR friends. It's not that I never wanted Travis to talk to them, because that's not the case at all, obviously. But it's just Travis doesn't interact with a lot of my VR friends because he doesn't really play VR. I would love for him to, but he just doesn't like it like that. And yeah, I don't know.
At last, my right arm is complete again!
I wonder if he would if he would like it more if I framed it to him in the way of like it's like a Discord call, right? But instead of you looking at people's profiles when they talk, you're looking at visual representation, like you're looking at avatars of them instead. Because desktop, or if you're in a world like fucking Sunset Bar or something like that, desktop VR chat you can run pretty safely with just about anything else. So, like, Travis could easily run VR chat and like fucking StarCraft or some shit. I think he's been playing StarCraft lately. I don't know. Our game tastes are very different, and half the time I'm not sure what the fuck he's doing. I assume he's playing Minecraft, and I come in, he's playing Warcraft 3, and I'm like, okay, well. But yeah, I wonder if he would like it more and be willing to hang out with me more if I framed it to him like that instead of like a game. Because really, I think VR chat's more of like a social platform than it is a game. Like, are there games on VR chat? Yes. But at the end of the day, I think VR chat's much more of a social platform than it is a game. But that's just my opinion. I have very many opinions about VR chat. I'm very passionate about this game, and part of being passionate about something is having very many opinions on it. So that's where I'm at. One of my opinions that I have about VR chat is that I hate this new menu system that they just introduced. They changed the layout of the menus again in the game, and I don't like it. And I think really, actually, what VR chat should do is allow us to customize our menus in the sense of be able to pick whatever comes up first. So, for instance, right now, the way that the VR chat menu works, they have like, I think it's either 4 or 6 big buttons at the top. Big ones, the first ones you see. And it's stuff like social, groups, the shop, where you can like buy VR chat stuff. And I think like worlds, avatars maybe, I don't know. And then at the bottom, they have other buttons that I guess they just didn't deem as important or whatever, but all of the ones that are at the bottom are the ones that I use the most. So what I think VR chat should do is allow players to be able to customize that menu and pick whichever buttons they want at the top in big emphasized buttons, and then put whatever they want in the smaller buttons. But that is just my opinion as a player, as somebody who's been playing this game for a really fucking long time and has an ungodly amount of hours. I say ungodly, but it's probably fucking baby numbers compared to some of my other friends who play this game. But yeah. They're also testing out players are not happy with the new, like they're like beta test thing right now, because they're pushing buying avatars on VR chat in the shop more, and like players are having issues where they can't find their uploaded avatars, and it's a problem. That's a problem. I think it's just a bug though. I don't think it's intended to be like that, but it's still not great. Truthfully, I'm not super thrilled with the shop. Excuse me. I'm not super thrilled with the shop in VR chat. But that's just because I don't really use it. Most of my avatars that I like buying are ones that aren't for sale in the VR chat store for whatever reason, whether or not the creator just decides not to use them. A lot of my assets that I like to have for avatars and stuff are also not in the shop. So, you know, like, I've bought like the odd thing from the store, like an item or a sticker pack that I liked or whatever. I think the most I've spent is probably on like items for my fishing world that I like. I have a fishing world that I really enjoy. And I'm not constantly, but pretty regularly, like whenever they have an event going on and they release like a new rod or bobber or something that I like a lot, I'll end up buying it from them. But yeah, that's just how it be. I don't really care for much of the other stuff that's in the shop outside of the small odd thing. So it be what it be. I do like, they've recently included having like showing off live events. So like events that groups have planned and I guess allowed VR chat to to promote on their page or whatever. And it shows you what's like what events are going on like right at that moment. And that's really cool. I think it prioritizes if you have events going on for groups too, so that's really cool. The one thing I think that should happen, I think that bars should take much more advantage of that, because a lot of the events that I see on my page are like music events or somebody's having a birthday party or what the fuck ever. But like if you're a bar, right, let's say you're a bar and you really want to get people to come into your stuff, right, you want people to come in and get into your world or whatever, I think that you should definitely use the fact that VR chat pushes events being hosted by by groups onto the page. When you load into VR chat now, the first thing you see when you load in is the live now page. They show you what your groups are doing right, or like if your groups are hosting events, what they're doing right now. And then they'll show you some other events that I guess some kind of algorithm or whatever pushes, or VR chat just pushes the group. I don't know how they do it. I'm not a tech whiz. But I think bars should definitely take more advantage of the fact that they push that kind of stuff out there. But that's just me. If whenever we get Streamer Bar up and running again, we will be absolutely taking advantage of that shit. I'll be putting.
Hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Thank you for checking in. I really appreciate it. I will definitely be taking advantage of the fact that VR chat pushes events out to people's pages like that with Streamer Bar, because I want people to come to my shit. Oh, we're almost done with this stupid friggin' carnival thing. This is taking far longer than I wish than I wish. I wish it would have. Hi, Jack Lager. I'm really liking it. I have sunk a good bit of time into this game so far, and it's great. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's like Powerwash, but better. They've added some new gear in here that I think is really useful. Some of it I haven't gotten a chance to use yet. But that's just me. I like a lot of the new features in the game and stuff. They have a base now that you can decorate, and I can't really say that if I care too much, if I care too terribly about it, because I don't know, You spend so little time in the base anyway. So for me personally, it just doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Wonder how many more things I had for career in the first one. Yeah. No, that's another thing too, is like, I don't know how many missions are in this game, but I have so much stuff in the first one that I kind of wish got brought over to Powerwash 2. Like, my Shrek levels, man. I still haven't finished those fucking Shrek levels, but, like, they're in Powerwash 1. I can't do those in Powerwash 2, but I don't know how they would have brought them over anyways, so I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I'm just a normal-ass person who has opinions, and sometimes those opinions are wrong. I'm just a little guy, man. They were great. Those are great. Those are like my favorite DLCs, truthfully. Like 10 out of 10 DLCs. I would actually, you know what? I think I've cracked the code, dude. I think I know why they didn't bring them over. It's because they have more down the line. They're gonna do more of them. They're gonna do another SpongeBob one and another Shrek one. But they're gonna be Powerwash 2 exclusives. That's why. See? Big brained. I'm cracking the code. I'm figuring it out. Dude, my friend Hack introduced me to this new fucking vocal stim thing that he's been doing lately, and it's taking everything in my power to not shout it, because it's very vulgar, but it's very funny. Could do the inside of the houses / Krusty Krab. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Not the castle though. The castle. I don't want to clean the castle. Could you imagine how long that would take? Could you imagine how long cleaning the castle would take? Oh, that terrifies me. True. If it was just the rooms, you know, I'd be down for that. I'm missing. Oh, there's stuff on him. I didn't even see them. There you go. Now he's clean. Oh, the dining room would be goated, actually. I would love to clean the I'm stuck. Okay. I would love to clean the dining room. Is it this thing? Is it the base? I don't know what it's trying to tell me to clean. This is still dirty somehow. There we go. There's dirt on here. I'm locking in now. There's like... What am I missing? I don't see anything on this thing. Roof lights trim. I don't see it. Volcano. Volcano. Oh, the smoke. Yeah. In fact, you had to hit the target and it's interactive? Yeah. There's a bunch of them like that in there. Oh. I don't know how I missed this over here. Oh, it's done! Oh, I finished it. Okay, let me show you. So, hit that, and then that moves backwards. And then this plane has like a little laser that comes out and does stuff. This here has like a little gem pops out. This guy's got the volcano smoke. The doors on the chapel church thing here open. And then that guy spins. And then if you can hit the cats in the back and they all go backwards and stuff. First glance I thought the church thing was a sandcastle. Yeah. I don't know. Look at that. Didn't realize, yeah. Look at that. This thing took so freaking long. Oh. There we go. What's the next one? Detergento. It's a road sweeper. There's suddenly cats everywhere. There's Bubbles. And Squeak. And Ulysses. Oh, I got an achievement for petting all 3 of the cats. I'm gonna go. Oh, when you finish the stuff, you come in here and it puts on the shelf. Oh, that's so cool. I've never been in this fucking room. I don't know if you can tell, but I've never been in this fucking room. Here's the space you can decorate. I've done exactly nothing with it. Okay, we can do the road sweeper. I think the road sweeper will be a relatively short job. What are y'all doing in general? Good lord. I just opened up like a general chat. Y'all are freaking the fuck out. What is... Chat, I think my... thing is broken. Well, now it's fixed. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. The soap on this thing, the soap is busted actually. I really like that they've changed it. You don't have to purchase detergent now. You just get this soap thing, At least as far as I'm aware, you don't have to purchase detergent. You just get this soap thing, and then you run it, like, it has a little level bar on it to show you how much is in it, and then it runs out. But then if you wait like 5 minutes, you can come back to it and change and then just put more soap. But it's great. I like this a lot. I like this much more than having to purchase the detergent in the other game. And then the detergent was extremely limited too, so you could only buy so much detergent in the level before it would not let you buy any more. The soap makes cleaning cars in this game much faster. I like it a lot. With the soap, you can quite literally speed run cleans, and it's kind of crazy. Okay. Let's swap back to this brush. And give me my adjustable nozzle. See what I mean? Speedrunning cleans. So look at that, that took us all of like, what, 5 minutes, and then... Squeak! Ulysses. We're already at like 80% done with this thing. For some reason I thought it was going to lift the brushes too, but I guess it makes sense that it didn't. What are we missing? Oh, I see it. Oh, the top. I didn't even think about the top.
Count me out like sirens, pay back for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada.
Devil in the details. Oops. Okay, cab bass. To me, stick to me like a cat. Walk beside me to feel nothing else. Look at that. That took us not even that long to finish. Hell yeah. Alright, y'all. It is about 9 o'clock. So it is time for us to wrap up for the day. I have I got bar tonight and I need to prepare for that, so I'm gonna go do that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you're new here and you aren't in, I can see, Discord, excuse me, aren't in the Discord already? Oh my god, I didn't even type anything. What the fuck? Discord. Shit. Alright, there we go. If you're new here and you aren't in the Discord yet, you should join us over there. It is the best place to be to get in touch with me and when I'm doing stuff and when things happen. So like whenever I post videos or whenever I go live, there's roles you can pick up to be notified for either or of those things. I also stream sometimes in the Discord on my off days, so you know, like sometimes I stream over there, I don't know. And I'm much more unfiltered in the Discord than I am whenever I stream and stuff, so, or stream on Twitch and YouTube, so there's that. Outside of that, if you want to find all of my other social medias, you can find all of those on my Straw page. I have just about every social media you can think of. Shorts have been really slow this week. I got a couple out, but not too many. I need to get some more, but I'll try and work on getting some made for next week. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys all on Tuesday. I promise we'll have a much more collected and put together stream week next week, and it won't be so chaotic and crazy. But with that being said, I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you guys all on Tuesday. Bye!